Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs is lifting the dark stigma attached to traditional circumcision. Last week in Kokstad, south of KZN, more than 300 young men returned from a successful traditional ceremony. To tell us a little bit more about the circumcision initiative and other stories from KZN, we're now joined by KZN MEC for Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs, Nomusa Dube. A very good morning to you. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes, good morning to you and good morning to all the viewers.
In my introduction, I spoke about how you welcomed over 300 young men from a traditional initiation school. They all came back alive and well. How have you achieved this in light of some of the headlines that we see that are shocking with regard to circumcision in the country?
Yes, we do have a part of our communities here in KwaZulu-Natal who are still performing the initiation male circumcision in a traditional manner. This also follows the call by our king in KwaZulu-Natal to ensure that we really renew the culture where we do have a male circumcision even in the hospitals. But in this part of KwaZulu-Natal, which is the Herigwala region, we are working with the non-governmental organization, particularly in Ndlondlo, where they have a very good program that is supported by various departments, the Department of Health, the Department of Social Development, and with us, the Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs. We're very excited about this because over the years supporting this program, we've had all our young men coming back home safe. Not a single one of them had experienced any injuries. The exciting thing as well is that not only they come out from this University of Life alive, but they come up armed with how to work with the communities, the issues of social cohesion, the issue of leadership, the issue of young men and young women, how they should behave. And also we're excited that almost 100% of them are even HIV-free, which is something that we are inculcating in our young people, that they should stay safe, they should stay alive, and they should look after themselves.
It's quite an important and significant rite of passage, is it not? And I take it partnerships are quite crucial in making sure that children come out alive. You did mention your department and a number of others, social development, but I understand traditional leaders themselves and also the leaders of the initiation schools must also come to the party. Do you also make use of some of the modern medicine experts, some of the Western methods of healthcare? Do you use them as well in the equation when it comes to some of those stakeholder partnerships?
As you said, it's mainly driven by the non-governmental organization. And as a government, Department of Health in particular, we are supporting the program. The traditional leaders are in the forefront of ensuring that they embrace all the non-governmental organization. We think we are successful because of that partnership, because of the fact that should there be anything that happened, or if there's somebody who's not well, or if there's somebody who is not in a position to go through the program, we are able to discuss and we are able to advise each other, traditional leaders as well as the non-governmental organization. As I said, Department of Health being an integral part of this social cohesion, if you want to call it, amongst our communities. You would know that the part of the Herigwala region is the parts of our province that we took over from the Eastern Cape. So there is still a number of programs that we are having with those communities as part of our social cohesion to ensure the integration, but also to ensure that we really inculcate the culture of respect for one another, that culture of growing our young people in an environment that say we want leaders in the future that know how to take care of their families. The families are very excited about this program because they always know that nobody's going to be harmed and everybody's going to come back alive and happy.
So the families are also very crucial in this equation. We have, however, run out of time. But before I let you go, please speak to us about the drought situation in KZN that we have been hearing about. What is the situation at the moment?
The situation is still very dire in KwaZulu-Natal. Last year, we had to declare parts of KwaZulu-Natal disaster areas. We are very excited and grateful to our national government. The national minister, Nomvulana Nkonyane, she has come into the party here to assist us. They have availed more than 354 million to part of these municipalities because we are experiencing this the third year in succession. And we have been working with municipalities ourselves with our own resources, but it has come to a time where municipalities had depleted their own revenue. As the province, we have also depleted our revenues and we had to ask national government for intervention. We had put a number of restrictions towards the usage. We have not had the rains that allow us to have even our dams are half empty. MEC, so we are really in a very, very dire situation.
Yeah. We'll have to continue to keep a close watch on that and perhaps get an update from you a little bit later this year to see where we stand regarding the drought situation there. Thank you once again for your time. KZN MEC for Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs, Nomusa Dube, speaking to us about the drought situation in KZN and also the successful return of 300 young men from initiation schools and circumcision ceremonies.